going, everyone? It's me, Dan from Our Films here, and today we have the Los Angeles Kings going up against the Edmonton Oilers here in NHL 18 Los Angeles Kings franchise, and this is going to be year 2, round 2 of the NHL playoffs, as this matchup is actually a repeat of last year, a rematch of year 1, round 1. And, oh man, Connor McDavid, he wants his revenge. Connor McJesus is coming for us, and he's got some new toys. So Connor McDavid on that first line. Of course, you always have to watch out for Leon Draisaitl, that 1-2 punch like Crosby and Malkin, except not to that extent, because Draisaitl's not Malkin, but it is still very, very powerful. Milan Lucic, Ryan Nugent-Hopkins, I mean, their whole top 6 is just beast. They're all beasts. And then their top 4 defensively, Oscar Klefbom, Adam Larsson, Andre Sekera, Darnell Nurse, even Johnny Boychuk. They added Johnny Boychuk, still with Chris Russell. That's a pretty solid defense right there. Jesse Puljujarvi, though, on the offense, oh man, he developed nicely. And so did Kailer Yamamoto, who's on the third line. Cam Talbot in net, and he should be pretty good for them there. Always a solid goaltender, I guess. So a solid 88 overall. But of course, we got our man Jonathan Quick. Anyway, game 1 of this series, as nothing's going to happen in the first period. Second period, will anyone pull ahead? Yes, we do. Oh, it's the LA Kings. All right, Dustin Brown with the opening goal of the series. Third period, can we hold on? No, we don't. The defenseman, Andre Sekera, scores on Jonathan Quick. Now in overtime, who's going to come away with the win? It's Jeff Carter. Oh, boy, as the Kings take a 1-0 series lead after a 2-1 victory. Let's take a look at the 3 stars here. Cam Talbot, Jonathan Quick, and Jeff Carter, all 3 stars. As we're coming off a defensive battle against the San Jose Sharks, and so far it looks like it's going to be the same thing. 2-1 game there. Now game number 2 still in Edmonton. If we win this one, we can finish this series in Los Angeles, and that would be nice. Dustin Brown opens up scoring again in the first period. Second period action, Ryan Nugent-Hopkins is going to tie the game on Jonathan Quick there. Now third period, and we win again! Tanner Pearson pulling it. Oh man, we are going to smoke Edmonton this year, just like we did last year. And they stand absolutely no chance. Still, Connor McDavid without a goal. What is going on? Game 3, we're just blowing by these games. Another 2-1 victory. And now this is going to be first period action here in Los Angeles. Who will take the lead? It will be Jesse Puljujarvi. Cannot say his name. That's how I'm going to say it. He's going to open up scoring as he gives Edmonton the lead. Now Andre Sekera, the defenseman, again scoring. What the heck is going on? All right, we got to respond in the third. What are we going to do? Absolutely nothing, as Edmonton cuts our series lead in half. We are blowing by these games. No one is scoring. Jonathan Quick, Cam Talbot, and Jesse Puljujarvi are the 3 stars. And now here in game number 4 in LA, are they gonna answer right back at our home, just like we did at their home? Let's see what happens. First period, it is going to be Anze Kopitar and Alexei Slepyshev. They're going to tie the game there, 1-1, so pretty solid for both teams to start off the game. Still pretty defensive. Another defensive period. Nothing happens in the second period, just like last series. Third period action. It is going to be the Edmonton Oilers tying up the series. Connor McDavid, followed up by Jeff Carter, and then Greening on Quick. So there is McDavid striking in the third period. Without that goal, it would be 2-2. So McDavid helping his team right here tie the series up, as it's all backwards. There's no such thing as home ice advantage, I guess, in these playoffs. So what is going on? Can we get a win in Edmonton? Can we continue the trend? Let's see what happens here in the first period. Come on! It was someone big needs to step up. Where is Tyler Toffoli? Where's Tanner Pearson? What is going on? Milan Lucic, the former Bruin, is going to get on the board. 1-0 Edmonton. Second period, 2-0 Edmonton. Darnell Nurse, another defenseman. What is going on? That shot was from the boards. Third period, the Kings cannot come back. Tobias Reeder is going to get one there, but Milan Lucic responds right back. And there's Tyler Toffoli, but too little too late, as the Kings only put up 2 goals. So 3 stars of this game: Milan Lucic, Cam Talbot, and Connor McDavid. And we are going into an elimination game. And me frustrated with the lines not being able to score. This is what I'm going to be doing in this game. So we're going to move Kopitar up to the first line, Carter over to right wing, Dustin Brown at center. I take a look here at his face-off. He doesn't have the greatest face-off, but something's going to have to happen. So we're going to move up Zach Smith, Trevor Lewis, and Michael Marsh. We'll take a look who is the best on that third line. So we're going to put Trevor Lewis at center there and move Zach Smith up to the second line. So it's going to be Kopitar and Jeff Carter playing on the first line. And let's see what happens here. We need something to happen. We are 6-6 in these playoffs. We're just barely getting by, and we pretty much have to win out now if we don't want to be eliminated. Nice pass there to start off the game. Big time hit from behind. Yeah, this is how the series has gone so far. Anyway, here comes Michael Merschko about halfway through the period. What a goal there! Absolutely destroys Cam Talbot. Breaks his ankles, nearly undresses the man as he just sprawls out, unable to stop that shot. Nice job there by Michael Merschko. Nice depth player who's really just come out of nowhere since the beginning of the series and really established himself as some nice depth. Here's Connor McDavid past the pool. Jarvie, and he's just going to respond right back. What a shot right there by the youngster who is just, McDavid is literally taking him under his wing as he's going to tie the game. But they're 1-1 in the second. That's his second goal of the playoffs. Now, still in the second period, a little bit later, here comes Tyler Toffoli. A bit of a breakaway. He's got some speed, got the angle, cuts to the net, and he is going to be denied. Strong defensive play there and strong goaltending. But another breakaway is going to happen. Zach Smith in alone, and he scores! Oh, the Kings take the lead. Nice job there, Zach Smith. He is sprung, and yeah, there's just absolutely nothing right there Cam Talbot could do. Man, if I saw Zach Smith running at me, I would just hide in a ball. Zach Smith with his fourth goal of the playoffs. He is getting it done. Now 4 minutes left to go in the second period. Still in the second period. A lot going on here. This is back to the middle. It is off the post. Oh my goodness, what a shot there. What opportunity there for the Edmonton Oilers. Here's Tyler Toffoli. He's going to find Smith. Smith right to the slot. There's Tobias Reeder. Nice play from that second line. Finally, something is getting going. Something is starting from Tyler Toffoli and Tobias Reeder. They've been pretty quiet in this series so far. And Reeder right there, right in the slot. That's his fifth of the playoffs. So he is getting it done, just a little bit quiet. Now with 1:30 left to go in the second period. Still in the second period. Big time hit from behind. Pass to their own rebound. They score. Oh my goodness, that forecheck. That was absolutely crazy. What was that? McDavid was denied originally from the pass behind the net in Gretzky's office. And then Eric Fair out of nowhere is going to clean that play up and put the puck right past Quick. There's nothing much Quick could have done right there. And here's Malone over to Greening. That wasn't McDavid. That was Malone to die on the shot. And they score again! Just like that. What is happening? The Edmonton Oilers all over the place. Greening with the shot. He's going to run right into Quick. He's going to interfere with them. And Malone, I believe, is going to tuck that through. And yeah, on the last goal, I think I said McDavid. I meant Malone. I just saw the M, and I'm like, oh, that's McDavid. Maybe it was McDavid. I don't know. Again, it's so hard to see. What? Just don't trust me. You can see with your own eyes. Anyway, that is not a goal. You can see with your eyes that's not a goal. So they're going to call that one back. And look at this. Oh, in the third period, Drew Doughty. Oh, my goodness. What an awesome goal. He's going to back skate on the blue line, skate backwards on the blue line, and just absolutely blast the puck from the point. That is Doughty's first goal of the playoffs after a very nice offensive year. I'd like to see him get going a little bit more. And Edmonton, there is not much more they can do. Michael Merschko, again, is going to bury the empty net one-timer. And that is going to be that, as the Kings are going to survive. So ever since that goal was overturned from that goaltender interference from Greening, everything just changed in the entire game. Kings just went out there, and that call just took all the air out of the Edmonton Oilers. As let's see what we can do here. And this is a Game 7, so another Game 7, back-to-back series in Game 7. Are the Kings a little bit tired? I don't know. With 7 wins and 6 losses, we've got to pick this up. Actually, wait. It would be 8 wins and 6 losses, right? Yeah, that has to be... No, because then we would have won the series. I thought Bernier got to win. I don't know why Quick got the credit for that. Anyway, Cam Talbot versus Jonathan Quick, two very solid goaltenders, two very solid teams here going at it. Game 7. Can we defeat them again for the second straight year? Let's go. And hopefully the faceoff does not force out anything. Here is Drake Caggiula. Pretty solid sniper in his own right. Oh! Leon Draisaitl cuts right to the front of the net as it's a 1-0 lead for Edmonton. There is not much there you could do. Draisaitl was on a mission. He's been quiet all series long, and he gets on the board there. This is his second goal of the playoffs. Look at that beard. Anyway, now with 13 minutes left to go here in the second period. Oilers with possession as skate in. Quick cannot get the rebound pass to the slot. Another save. It's deflected and they score. Just a constant, non-stop attack there. It was incessant. 2-0 lead for the Edmonton Oilers. And, oh, man, it is not looking good. That time, Drake Kajula, the sniper I said was solid, he is getting going in this game with a pass and a goal. And now here comes Dustin Brown for the Kings. Brown's going to pull up. He's going to send one behind the net. Back to Brown. He's going to shoot one, and it is going to ring off the post. And, oh, man, he was saved there by the post. Here is Connor McDavid. Connor McJesus doing what he does, and he's going to make it 3-0 Edmonton and LA. Oh, man, we could just lie in a hole, but is it over? Is it over? We have made some of the best comebacks in hockey over the past in this entire franchise. Can we do it again? Where's Anze Kopitar? He needs to start something. Where's Jeff Carter? We need something to get going here. Jesse Puljujarvi back to McDavid. McDavid, Puljujarvi, and they score just like that. 4 goals. Oh, my goodness. And the second period still is not over. Quick is letting up some bad ones here. He should have saved that. All he had to do was slide out in front. There was no room to shoot the puck. Jesse Puljujarvi is going to make it happen as McDavid, Puljujarvi, they're just starting to pull ahead now. Big time hit there on Anze Kopitar. He gets absolutely leveled. And you can see here Tanner Pearson's had enough. He needs to fire up. But he didn't realize he was going to fight Milan Lucic. And you don't fight Milan Lucic. That's rule number 1 of the NHL. And this is actually Tanner Pearson's a pretty big boy in his own right, but it's Milan Lucic. Come on now, this man does this for a living. But look at Tanner Pearson taking it to Lucic, pounding him in the face. Come on, if he can beat him, it's just a couple more strikes and he'll be down. A little bit of an upper hit. Yeah, no, that's not gonna happen. And yeah, there is the fighting ability of Milan Lucic, taking away pretty much all of his health right there and just blasting him one time in the face. So the Oilers are beating us in every single respect of the game, and this game is pretty much over. And it is unfortunate, because this is the season right here. This is elimination game. Russell back to Boychuk, a bomb, and it's going to be a rebound there from Connor McDavid. Oh, man, he has opened it up here in Game 7, and, he's just so good. He is just so good at this game of hockey, and he's making us pay. Revenge for last year. He has a fire lit under him, and that will do it. In Edmonton, the Kings are going to fall to the Oilers as Cam Talbot, he played a very nice game. A shutout for him. The offense could not get going. Nothing could get sparked on this team. They beat us offensively, defensively, in fights, physical play, speed, just across the board. They had their legs, their skating legs. They were just better than us in this final game. But it was a very good series here. A big-time playmaking series as there's Nugent Hopkins, Talbot. Nugent Hopkins didn't do too much, I don't think, but it was really Connor McDavid. Leon Draisaitl stepped up. Drake Kajula did as well. They do have some nice wingers to pair up beside their centers. We didn't see too much of Kailer Yamamoto, the rookie, who has developed quite nicely on that third line. But you saw guys like Drake Kajula, Anton Slepyshev, Jesse Puljujarvi, can't forget about him, man. McDavid, Puljujarvi, and Lucic, that line is fire. You got the power forward, and you got two playmakers that make God-leap tier plays. And Puljujarvi's more of a sniper, I guess, in this game. But, oh, man, it is unstoppable here from Edmonton. I would not be surprised if they win the Cup. They go on to play the winner of the Winnipeg Jets and St. Louis Blues series. So let's see if the Jets, since they don't have to face us this year, so they won the President's Trophy, so let's see if they can make the Stanley Cup Final. They got eliminated by us last year in the Western Conference Final, but we'll never see that this year, unfortunately. But Tobias Reeder is going to lead our team there. You can see 12 points, 5 goals, 7 assists in 14 games, so you can see, actually, oh, look at that. The New York Rangers have won the Stanley Cup. The Rangers? What? They're like the farthest thing from winning anything in real life. I guess in this game, we'll take a look at their team, or at least the stats, and see who did what. But that's pretty incredible. There's the results of the draft lottery. Calgary won, Boston 2. And let's take a look at the view. Let's view the retired players. No skaters from our team. Any goalies? No. So no retirees from our team or our entire club. So that's pretty good. Let's take a look around the league at who all did retire, though. Marian Gaborik is finally going to leave there. He's finally going to drop out and retire. Derek Roy, don't even know who that is, or maybe it's pronounced Wah. I'm an idiot, sorry. I'm so bad on pronunciation. Left wingers, Marian Gaborik, he is a very solid player. Patrick Sharp is going to go. Oh, boy, Daniel Paille, the former Bruin, right? Yeah. I'm just making stuff up now. Cody McLeod, the grinder, he's also going to leave. Alice Hemsky, another grindy type player. Joel Ward, grindy type player. We played him in the last episode, last series. P.A. Parento, the former Montreal Canadian, going out against the Bruins. He's going to drop out. Mikhail Roosevelt. Yeah, Roosevelt was Canadian too, right? Yeah, Teuton, Boscheman, Those guys are going to leave. Nicholas Backstrom, not on the Capitals, but the goaltender, rather. And that is going to be that. So let's take a look at the final tree. Oh, man, the Blues beat the Oilers. How did that happen? We're better than the Blues. What? How did they beat the Jets? They beat the Jets, and then they beat the Oilers? Are you kidding me? Oh, my goodness. If we were the Blues... Oh, man, that doesn't even make any sense. Then they get 4-1 by the Rangers. That's incredible. The Rangers beat the Tampa Bay Lightning with Stamkos and Kucherov and Vasilevsky and Hedman. That's crazy. Yeah, man, the Rangers rolled right on to victory. They only took 3 losses in the entire playoffs. Let's take a look at, though, who led our team. Tobias Reeder in goals, he got 5. Tanner Pearson, 4. Michael Merschk, 4. Zach Smith, 4. So a lot of our depth guys stepping up there. No Kopitar, no Dowdy, or sorry, no Kopitar, no Carter, and no Toffoli. I really rely on those guys, along with Reeder. I guess now I'm starting to rely on Reeder a lot more, considering he led our team. Kopitar, though, tied him in points, as Kopitar had a pretty nice handful of assists. Dustin Brown up there as well. Zach Smith had a very nice playoffs. I'm very impressed with Zach Smith. I liked having him there on that second line, as it kind of got going in game number 6, I believe, right? Yeah, that was game 6. Yeah, because we didn't score any goals in game 7. So Zach Smith is a very solid player for us. I thought he'd be more of like a bottom 6 guy, very solid bottom 6 guy, but he worked out there on that second line. Plus minus, you can see, what is that? Okay, so those are all the minus players. See, I can barely see the minus at the screen I'm looking at. So man, what happened to Tanner Pearson? Minus 7. Jay Bouwmeester, remember, we got him. He kind of went quiet a little bit. He wasn't the best defensively in this playoffs, although it does look that way on our team, considering he's a +5. But he's not on the power play, or the power play would help him. You know what? I'm just making myself sound stupid. I guess he was the best for us in the playoffs. Drew Doughty just kind of faded away a little bit. It was kind of unfortunate. He played pretty solid defensively, but offensively could not bring that same magic. Jonathan Quick played okay. He could have played better. Jonathan Bernier was fantastic. Love to bring him back for another year. And yeah, Quick is a solid goaltender. We just went up against Connor McDavid, who is going to tie Nikita Kucherov for most points in the playoffs with 16. Wow, only 16 points is gonna take that. Franz Nielsen, look at that. Franz freaking Nielsen, 3rd in points. Are you kidding me? What? On the Rangers, Franz Nielsen making the machine go. And wow, that he had a very nice season there. Nice two-way center, I guess, but I did not expect that from him, putting up the most points on the Rangers in the playoffs. There's Tarasenko. Lucic had a pretty nice run. Jimmy VC up there as well. And man, these Rangers, they just came out of absolutely nowhere. I didn't think they would do this. Tarasenko, 10 goals. He'll lead the league there. Very nice goal scorer. Cover boy of NHL 17. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, and Kevin Shattenkirk there. That is what it is. Kevin Shattenkirk, Brady Ski. I learned how to say his name and I forget, so I'm just going to call him Ski. I know that's not it. Shea. Brady Shea, Ryan McDonough, Dan Girardi, Mark Stahl. Okay. So their defense helped them win. And don't they have Anthony D'Angelo too? So, man, that defense is pretty stacked. Wait, they don't have Mark Stahl anymore? Or do they? Yeah, they have Mark Stahl. What am I saying? The King, Hendrik Lundqvist. Oh, my goodness, I forgot all about this storyline. The King gets a Stanley Cup. I didn't even think about that. So the team we beat twice in the past, I don't know, 10 years or whatever, they're gonna go ahead and win a cup of their own, considering they don't have to face us. That's pretty nice for them. You can take a look there. The Hurricanes with only 1 win. The Dallas Stars with only 1 win. And look how close we were. We got 7 wins, which means we placed 1, 2, 3, 4. We placed 5th. We did better than the Winnipeg Jets, and that's what matters. We beat them again, I guess, here. Let's take a look. Goals for per game. The Tampa Bay Lightning, New York Rangers. Look at the Eastern Conference. Lightning, Rangers, and Penguins. The prime teams going at it. We just struggled a little bit offensively. We did face some pretty good defensive teams, I guess. San Jose with their physicalness, it's just tough to get by them. Brent Burns and all that. And then Connor McDavid with a nice supporting cast of defensemen. And let's take a look here. So the New York Rangers have won the Stanley Cup. This is the awards. The Winnipeg Jets have won the President's Trophy after the Pittsburgh Penguins won it last year. The Blues won in the West. How did the Blues win? What the heck? The New York Rangers win in the East. Of course, they played each other. Obviously, the Rangers won the Stanley Cup. That's what we've been talking about. Tyler Seguin will win the Art Ross. Tyler Seguin will win the Hart. James Norris goes to Drew Doughty. There we go. Drew Doughty is going to break up Brent Burns. So both of them with 2 trophies in 4 years. There's Nikita Kucherov with the Lady Bing. Alex DeBrincat, yeah, pretty solid player there from Chicago. Who got the Calder? Hendrik Lundqvist with the Conn Smythe Trophy, the king. Oh, but he's not going to get the Vezina. Steve Mason is on the President's Trophy winning Winnipeg Jets. He's also going to get the William M. Jennings. The Bill Masterson goes to Eric Goodbranson on the Vancouver Canucks. Selke, Bergeron, there it is. Oh boy, I thought Kopitar maybe have a chance, but of course I'm a Bruins fan in real life, so every single time that award comes up, I always root for Bergeron, and it seems he always wins it. Ted Lindsay goes to Sagan, and then the Maurice Richard goes to Steven Stamkos, breaking it up from Alexander Ovechkin. So that is going to be the end of this episode. Unfortunately, we did not win the Stanley Cup this year, but that would be that would be back to back, and that just